example, okay, I come from I'm bicultural from two different cultures. My mother being a Giriama with different traditions, and my father being a Luo with different traditions, yeah? Okay, let me focus on my father's way of side, because I guess their traditions are way behind. For example, because I've had kids, whenever I go back to my father's house in Kisumu, the Luos come from Kisumu. So whenever I say, this town life has been hard for me, or maybe life, you know, the way when life becomes hard and the child decides, let me just go back home, take a breath and come back again. Okay, so let's say my father right now is in Kisumu, like I want to go back home. I can't go back to my father's home. I can't go to my father's compound. I'm not allowed to go there because I have kids. You see? Okay, I'm allowed to go like, hi, how are you? But when it comes to maybe I have to spend the night, even in a different hut, I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. Yeah, I'm not allowed that. And when maybe I die and I've had kids, I can't be buried in my father's compound. They have to bury me somewhere else. You see, there are a lot of traditions whereby it's like you're throwing the girl child away. A lot of traditions that don't give value to a woman. It's a very long discussion about these African traditions. That's why people leave them behind and choose the Western way of life, because it's way so easy. The African way of life is the Western way of life is way so easy. The Mzungu lifestyle, auntie, it's so easy compared to all the rules you have to follow in an African home. That is if you're revisiting all the rites and traditions and everything. Yeah, some are very stupid, whereby even toilet, the bathroom, yeah, my father and my grandma, they can't share. My grandma, my mother's mom, they can't share a bathroom. Their poops are not allowed to meet. They can't poop in the same place. Some are so stupid. You see? Let's visit the Luya culture. It used to be a tradition that when you have twins, it's a curse. If you have triplets, it's way worse. If you have quadruplets, you are thrown away. So if you have twins, they used to kill one. If you want your kids to stay, you have to live with your kids. You abandon the village, the marriage and everything. So if you have twins, it's not allowed. It's not allowed. It used to be frowned upon. Thanks to the Western way of life, that thing is not being practiced anymore. The Luyas, in fact, are being blessed by twins and triplets. And now I see when we go to clinic, it's very normal. You see them with their kids. Like, thank God for the Western way of life. If you visit the Kisi people, these ones, they don't want children born with disability. It's sad to say that till today, they kill them. If you have a child with disability, they take a pillow, they kill your child. They don't want, the Kisis do not have people living with disabilities. Same with the Maasai. The Maasai, not unless we start seeing them now, but Maasai people have never had kids living with disability. Albino Maasai you will never see. It's very rare. All these people, the albino Kisis you will never see. They used to kill them way before. They just discover this child is albino, this child is disabled. They kill it before news spreads wide. You see? Yeah. Okay. The Kisi and the Maasai, they circumcised their girls. Okay, I'm sorry this is being practiced till date. I thought this one we left behind, but no. They still circumcise their women. Same with the Arabs, they still circumcise their kids. I'm saying this from experience. I've worked in an Arab home. They still circumcise their girls. The kisses, I work with I used to work with a friend who had to take, like December right now, people have a tradition of going back home to celebrate with family. They go back home to circumcise their girls. Come January, the girl is healed. Like, if you ask the child what happened during a holiday, they tell you, I got circumcised. Yeah. The Western way of life is frowning upon that. I completely support that. The African way traditions were way backward, auntie. They were way backward, and they were suppressing the girl child. They were really hurting the women. We had no say, we had nothing. We just belonged in the kitchen. Our work was to just go. The men used to do really like violence. They beat you and they expect you to just stay in their house. Domestic violence, like my kid's father used to hit me. You can't go to the police. If you go to the police tell you this is a family matter. You are not allowed. It's a shame that you're coming to report this. I'm sorry, you have to go back at home, solve this with your area chief. You go to the area chief tells you, that is your husband, he has to do that to you, you see. I saw my mother go through domestic violence. I saw my father beat my mother. Like, I grew up in a violent home. It's not that my mother was fighting my father. It was my father who was fighting my mother, getting drunk and beating her. Like, thank God my mother walked away from that. Even me, when I began it, my first marriage, the man was violent, That's why I walked out. So thanks to the Western way of life, thanks to the religion that came and shunned the traditions, education, thanks to the Western way of life, women, we have a voice, children have rights, girls have rights, thanks to that. So I know many people, okay, the question was, why do we celebrate Christmas? Actually, we celebrate it because of religion. I don't know if we've been brainwashed. I don't know if we're doing the right thing, but we've been taught from young. We go to Sunday school, in school, throughout in our churches. We've believed we've believed in Christmas, and we believe in Christmas. There's nothing you can tell an African. We believe that Jesus died and rose on that particular date for our sins. So that's what we believe in. We celebrate other traditions that are good, but other traditions that are bad, we don't celebrate them. Nobody wants that. In fact, they will call the police on you. They'll call the police on you because things have changed, auntie.